Hello gamers, this is Brian, and it's been a while since I've been here as a guest on Every Little War. And big shout out to all of you out there who are sheltering in place during this post-COVID crisis. It's a real bummer. But when you're at home sheltering in place and you got nothing to do, and you're a miniature gamer, a miniature enthusiast, action figure gamer, then what better than to review action figures from home? So today we're going to be talking about the Figma Tommy Tekka action figures. And now, I don't claim to know anything about this particular franchise or this series. I literally saw these figures of little schoolgirls in Special Forces military training school using real authentic weapons and just thought, wow, that's really cool. And decided to buy the entire figure set. So I've gotten the first of 5 that are coming from Figma. This is Asato Mio, little armory that I'm bringing. And this isn't an unboxing video because clearly I've already taken her out of the box and played with her a little bit. It's more of a review. And Asato Figma comes in the 1/6 or actually 1/12 scale. So what that means for you out there who don't understand that, there's various scales in action figures that go from the 1/18 scale to the 1/12 scale to the 1/6 scale. The 1/6 scale being 12-inch action figures representing a 6-foot figure. A 1/12 figure, a 6-inch figure represents a 6-foot action figure. So just for scale purposes, I brought with me Mezco 1/12 scale Iron Man, very realistic. The typical Legends Marvel Cyclops, and a Star Wars Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi in Stormtrooper clone armor, so that you can kind of get a perspective of the size and scale of one of these Figma characters. First thing I noticed was the really cool detail and posability of these figures. Plus it comes with this really great figure stand that allows you to put Asato in very cool poses, like she's flying through the air. Now, when you're sitting at home bored after you've gotten through doing all your work, there's nothing more relaxing than to play with toys. Especially ones you could share with your daughter where you can relate to schoolgirls with guns, right? This kind of all helps me to convince my wife why it's appropriate to take my daughter to the gun range. Anyhow, this is Asato. Again, I have her kind of focused here on her stand. Oops, looks like she fell apart. Again, these aren't really action figures from the standpoint of you're going to be playing with these things in the mud. They're more of your pose and play. And that's really what this particular figure is. If you want to focus in on that again to kind of give the audience a good feel. And this is the box right here. This is Asato. She comes complete with an AR-15, looks like a Walther P-38, and all these other cool accessories that come along with it, like silhouettes of shooting that allow you to put her in these really cool, unique poses. As I mentioned, for me it's important what scale they are, because I like to kind of mix the various types of genres of action figures that I might have in my action figure display room. And if she's in the 1/6 scale, she fits into that entire, or 1/12 scale, she fits into that entire cool universe of figures that are evolving. And she looks like your typical 5'4" female Japanese action figure with cool badass weaponry. Anyhow, it's a great line. The detail is exquisite. The posability is very cool. There's the authenticity of the accessories, like the guns and the holsters, are actually right spot on. And again, that's coming from somebody like me who is into the real thing. So I'm always looking for authenticity, or at least some level of believability when you're crossing over the fantastic and unbelievable, like little schoolgirls with guns and being deadly killers, and pairing them with Marvel Universe or Star Wars. So anyways, it's a great figure for all of you who are out there into action figure collecting. She's a great line to collect, and she goes right along with all of your other figures, and just brings really nice joy to your life. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for next time when I do the other unboxings of the Figma Tommy Tecca line of action figures that go alongside this. Hopefully by that time I'll have a little bit more information on the background and story. My daughter and I were actually searching for if she belongs to some type of an animation. I picked her up because I just thought she was a really cool figure that went right alongside with it. Curiosity got the best of me, and I'm glad it did because it's a great figure.